This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. It's now time for our creature feature of the day with Missouri Department of Conservation. And this morning we have Krista Noel and a tiger salamander joining us. How are you doing today?
Good, thanks, Ella.
So I'm excited because we're going to go ahead and let this tiger salamander stay confined in its little cage. So I won't be as nervous as last time when Karen came in with a snake. So first of all, tell us what a tiger salamander is.
Well, a tiger salamander, you may be surprised to learn, is actually not a reptile. It's an amphibian. And reptiles, like this lizard here, have scaly skin and claws on their toes, whereas amphibians, like the salamander, have smooth, moist skin with no claws on their toes. Now, another difference between reptiles and amphibians is that amphibians require water to reproduce, or really moist places on land, and reptiles do not.
Interesting. So where are we going to find a salamander?
Well, this is Missouri's largest salamander species, the eastern tiger salamander. And they're in the mole tiger salamander family, named because they actually spend a lot of time underground. They're found in a wide variety of habitats. You can find them in ephemeral wetlands. You can find them in grasslands such as prairies, savannas, and old fields. They're found in woodlands. But what's most important, though they spend a lot of time on land, they do require wetlands that do not have any fish, such as swamps or this ephemeral wetland here.
Interesting. Now, if they spend so much time underground, when would you actually see it?
That's a good question. We get asked that. In the summer, they're really underground because it's so hot and dry. But in the fall, when we have warm rains, they'll start migrating from their upland habitat to those wetlands. And actually, pretty soon here in the next couple of weeks, they're going to start their courtship. And that is a good time in the next month or so, around April, you can start looking for their eggs in wetlands. And I have a picture here showing some eggs that are actually under the ice because they really start their reproduction early in the season. And I have another photo here just showing the larvae a little more developed, the young salamander larvae.
Okay, so what do we do if we happen to stumble across one? Do we leave it alone? What do you recommend?
This is a species of conservation concern in the state. This animal has a wide range in North America. However, their numbers are seriously declining throughout the range. So if you find one, we ask first that you contact me or somebody at the Northeast Regional Office because we do track this animal. And I just want to have a word of caution if you find one, because they are an amphibian, and as you can see, that moist skin, they're very susceptible to perfumes, lotions, bug spray, sunscreen, anything you might have on your hands, it would be harmful. So if you find one, you want to not have anything on your hands if you pick it up.
Now, let's just talk about the size. Is this a full-grown one?
Yes, it is. They range from 7 inches to 8¼ inches.
Okay.
Like I said, it is our largest salamander. The record is actually over 13 inches. I mean, they can get larger. They're named tiger salamanders because, as you can see, he kind of has the stripes on him.
Yeah.
But they're also named tiger salamanders because they have a voracious appetite. They're predators that will eat tadpoles, smaller salamanders, mosquito larvae. I mean, they're really voracious predators in a wetland.
He's giving me this.
Good.
He's giving me the stare down right now. So
no, he's enamored.
Okay. All right. Well, again, if people want more information, or like you said, if you do stumble across one, to give you a call to let you guys know, because that is one way to help with a not. You know what I'm trying to say.
Right. Yes. If you contact me, we can track them. What else you can do is try to avoid spraying herbicides and pesticides if you have a fishless pond on your property or a swamp, because those chemicals are really harmful to these amphibians. And if you find one crossing the road on a warm fall rainy night, please avoid running it over. And you can also, if it's safe to do so, get out, gently pick it up, and move it to the other side of the road to help it get to its breeding grounds.
Okay. Now, is this available at the Missouri Department of Conservation for people to come and look at it and learn more about?
This is our animal that we have on display at the Conservation Department.
Okay, perfect. So what we'll do is we'll post everything on our website at ktvo.com. We'll link up Missouri Department of Conservation's information as well, and especially if you have kids that are interested in seeing this up close and personal, because I mean, it is pretty interesting. And I don't want to say cute, but I mean, he's of his own kind. Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.